ever noticed that when your space is calm, your whole mind just functions a lot better? You might think you're just being productive, but what if you're actually doing something different? What if this is regulating your nervous system? And here's the twist most people don't realize. The more internal chaos you've had in your life, whether through trauma, overstimulation, or just the demands of modern life, the more you might crave external order. Not because you're rigid, but because your brain is starving for predictability. Yet, and here's where it gets interesting, you might also be someone who thrives on freedom, novelty, and spontaneity. So why do you crave both structure and freedom? And how do you balance them without burning out? That's exactly what you'll understand by the end of this video, and I'll give you 3 research-backed tools you can use right away to calm your mind, boost your clarity, and thrive in both structure and flow. Hi, I'm Marina Papa, transformational coach and founder of the AP Method. And if you're ready to do life, love, and success in the way that actually gets you results, then this video and this channel is for you. So, most people walk around with this low-level buzz of stress. They think they need more motivation or more discipline, but what they actually need is nervous system safety. What looks like procrastination is often nervous system overwhelm. What looks like laziness is often lack of internal safety. And what looks like being a control freak is often a brilliant coping mechanism, one your brain developed to survive. Now, here's where it gets confusing. You might be deeply creative, you might hate micromanagement, you might rebel against anything that feels forced or repetitive. So why do you feel better when your home is clean, your schedule's structured, and your routine is predictable? Well, when you understand what structure is really doing for your nervous system, your productivity, and your emotional intelligence and resilience, you will stop fighting it. You stop oscillating between chaos and burnout. And instead, you build a lifestyle that holds both safety and adventure, stability and spontaneity, structure and soul. So let's break down the science of why you crave this, even if you're free-spirited. So, why do we crave structure? Let's talk about the psychology and brain research. Whether or not you've experienced trauma, we all live in an increasingly chaotic world. So let's start there. The human brain loves predictability. The amygdala, your brain's threat detector, is constantly scanning your environment. When things are organized and predictable, your amygdala relaxes. This allowed your prefrontal cortex, the logical creative part of your brain, to function more efficiently. According to research published in Trends in Cognitive Sciences, predictability reduces cognitive load, freeing up mental bandwidth for creativity and decision making. This is why so many high-performing creatives and entrepreneurs swear by routines, even though they're also deeply intuitive. For trauma survivors, predictability equals survival. If you grew up in chaos, emotionally unavailable caregivers, financial instability, frequent moves, or inconsistency, your nervous system became hyper-vigilant. You weren't just learning routines, you were scanning for danger. In adulthood, structure isn't just helpful, it's a way to restore internal safety. And as Dr. Basil van der Kolk shares in The Body Keeps the Score, trauma often lives in the body as disorganized energy. Creating external order helps rewire that disorganization. And number 3, even the average nervous system is overwhelmed now. The human brain is not designed to process the volume of stimuli it receives today. On average, we process 74 gigabytes of information per day, the equivalent of watching 16 full-length movies. This is from University of California study. This cognitive overload increases anxiety, decreases decision-making capacity, and leads to chronic stress. No wonder. In other words, even if you've never experienced trauma, the modern world is chaotic enough to make your brain crave order. So, why do we crave both order and structure and freedom? Well, because your nervous system needs safety to relax, and your soul needs freedom to expand. The key is this. When you build intentional structure, you create the container, so your freedom has somewhere safe to land. Let's say you're very creative. You don't want your life to feel like robotic. I can relate to this. But without systems in place, your energy leaks out. You lose clarity, you spiral. So what do? You build sacred systems, not systems that confine you, but systems that hold you. So now let's talk about 3 psychology-backed tools to create structure that frees you. Number 1, the anchor space method. Choose one physical space to be your grounding zone. This could be your desk, your kitchen, your meditation corner, and commit to keeping it clear and calming. Now, why does this work? Environmental psychology research shows that visual clutter increases cortisol and reduces focus by up to 30%. Now, this is for Princeton Neuroscience Institute. What you'll notice is that mental clarity equals more regulated emotions and less overwhelm, even when life gets noisy. Number 2, the first hour formula. Protect your first hour of the day. I swear by this. Repeat the same 2 to 3 actions daily. Water, breath work, journaling, stretching, or planning, or whatever makes you feel rooted and grounded. Now, why this works? According to a 2022 meta-analysis on morning routines and stress, predictable morning actions reduce daily cortisol and increase productivity by 22%. What you'll notice is you feel anchored before the chaos of the day begins and less reactive when things go wrong. And number 3, the flow block scheduling. Now, don't aim for a rigid calendar. Now, these are all things I do, and I'll tell you guys, this will change your life. Use a flexible 90 to 120 minute blocks for focus, creativity, admin, and movement. Add free space at least once daily. Now, why this works? This method prevents attention residue. When you task switch too much and your brain can't reset, as described by Dr. Sophie Leroy's research at the University of Washington, what you'll notice is you make better decisions, smoother focus, and actual room to breathe in your day. So, let's talk about your new philosophy. Structure is not the opposite of freedom. It's the foundation of it. When your internal world feels safe, you can handle more. You bounce back quicker, you flow better. You don't need to control things because you've built a life that supports you. And this isn't just a mindset shift. This is nervous system strategy. So, if you're ready to build a life where your nervous system is regulated, your creativity is flowing, and your mind is clear, here's how to go deeper. Book a one-to-one discovery call with me to design your own support system. Join the Freedom Formula Workshop in September in Birmingham, an in-person deep dive into nervous system alignment, belief rewiring, and powerful change, or sign up for the Freedom Formula waitlist launching soon. If this video helped you, comment below. Tell me what landed, like the video, share, and hit subscribe so you never miss a new video again. And structure, just remember, structure isn't your enemy. It's the support your soul has been asking for. It will ground you and it will help you manage and handle things so much better outside of that. So thank you once again for watching. Thank you for listening, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Bye for now.